Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, I just want to say one word. Trapezoid. That's a really, really satisfying word.
Is that your word of the day?
It is. That's the name of the wheels. So, moving
What was
on.
on the rotor? That was just the go-to, the trapezoid.
Trapezoid, yes. So guys, this is, what year is that again? A 73?
23.
I shall consult the back number plate. Yes, it's a 73, so it still has manufacturer's warranty. Tango red Audi S3. It's a black pack car, so we've got the black trapezoid wheels, as well as the black styling pack. Being a black pack car also gives it a reverse camera, wireless charging, and the all-important Bang & Olufsen audio. I'm pretty sure gone are the standard seats because the older S3s used to have to spec them with a Super Sport to get a nice seat. They all come with a lovely diamond stitch seat, and it's a nice chair.
Aye, that's the seat. I'm sure, 100% sure, even the standard S-Line gets say seats now. That is just the seat.
Oh, really?
Aye.
Oh. Do you know, I seen that meme, not the meme, I seen that picture, I think it was on Instagram, and they showed you a normal S3 seat, and then they showed you a Super Sport seat, and they've just changed the back.
Yeah, we noticed that. We were like,
Still the same base.
Yeah, the same base, just the headrest is integrated, that's it.
Yeah. These have really grown on me. When they first came out, I was a bit lukewarm, but I suppose it's just like a lot of the new BMs and a lot of the new model stuff. They're a grower. I think it's possibly the colour of this one. It really pops, and it contrasts really, really well. All the black stuff, black optics, and all the black blades along the sills and things. So before we get started, guys, the video is sponsored by WeWon'tBuyAnyCar.com, which is our own in-house car buying service. So if you have a sports or prestige vehicle that's low mileage, low owners, nice spec, please feel free to get in touch. Little link up here to click. That'll take you through the website. Over the course of the video, we want to give you a clear understanding of what the car's condition is like. That's primarily because we have customers from all over the UK, and it's best finding out at this stage if there's a little mark that might put you off buying the car, rather than coming all the way through to be disappointed. That being said, this is a pretty new car, nice, super low mileage. I'll be very surprised if we find anything on it, but if we do, we always highlight it in the video. Work our way around the bodywork. Jump into the inside, have a look at the controls, the seats, make sure everything's all wearing nice, confirm the miles, get it started for you. And then by the end of it, you should understand if that's a car that you would like to own or not. Anything I've missed?
Sure.
Yes. Please consider subscribing, that way you'll not miss any more stock updates. I need to keep asking. 5,000 subscribers.
Get there.
Yay. Move out of the way, Matt Armstrong. Need to start fixing them next. So anyway, this is actually metallic red.
Yes.
So in the camera it might not show, it might just show as a solid red, but it's actually metallic. It's a really, really cool colour. The stone chip wise, we're talking like tiny, tiny, tiny little marks in the paint. I don't even know if Spencer will actually be able to highlight them in the camera.
No.
If you get much further than that, everything else starts going all blurry. So yeah, anyone coming out to see this car, certainly not going to be disappointed. I've got really bright LED lights in here. So this is the most critical light you'll see the car under. Light lines are all nice and clear as well. I'm really liking the dark insets in the lights.
Like it actually became a thing where you get a dark inset. Gone are the days of chrome.
Well, I'm going to go back 20 years back to my Evo days, and when they brought the MR out, it had black lights, replaced the chrome, and ever since then I've always loved a dark inset. It's like the post-dynamic lighting system in the 911.
Yeah.
You know, the black inside the headlights just makes it look really, really mean. The black optics grille as well, but certainly the paintwork on the front, the rest of the bumper is all lovely and clean, and as you'd expect for a car of this age and mileage. Moving along to the passenger side, look down the bodywork, no parking dents to report, front passenger wheel, trapezoid wheel, nice and clean. It's also on a matching set of Goodyear Eagle F1s, nice big meaty brake disc in there with no grooves or big heavy lips. Got matching Goodyear on the back, and again disc in the back there all nice and clean, and looking down the length of the bodywork from the back, no parking dents to report, just a bit of polish, which we'll get off later. Having a little peek on the inside, you can see those lovely seats, very, very heavily sculpted, and the diamond stitch gives a premium feel. Car's also got interior ambient lighting, which I'm sure you can chop and change to the colour of your choice.
I think it was like 50 colours or something.
Just 50?
Just 50.
Just 50. I'm sure you'll find a colour in there that suits you. And the illuminated entry plates and factory carpet overmats there as well. I like this. This is nice.
Yeah.
But this is bizarre. This is bizarre. So this is obviously a plastic dashboard, it's not leather, but we've got stitching that runs along here.
But it doesn't go all the way.
For absolutely no apparent reason.
As soon as I seen that, I was like, I can't see that now.
Oh, seats have got lumbar adjustment.
Yep.
Having a little look in the back. Back seat looks genuinely like it's hardly been used. To be fair, the whole car looks like it's hardly been used. Sun protection glass on the back. Moving around to the back, got a nice big spoiler. This little feature line in the middle. Black badges, are they standard?
Yeah, because it's a black edition.
Black edition. So does it look about daft with chrome?
Yeah.
And everything else is black. Luggage net that everyone takes out and doesn't put back in.
Yep.
First aid kit in case you, I don't know, bite your nails into the quick. And, not quite sure. Oh, yeah. High vis. You need that when you go drive on the continent. But the boot's spotless. No
Now,
spill.
you've just mentioned chrome. Let's get chrome tips. You think they'd be black?
Yeah, it would have been nicer, and we've also not cleaned them as well. I'll need to pull Phil on that for that. Finlay, if you're watching this video, come on, son. You've got big boots to fill here. Packet sensor along the back, rear diffuser along the centre of the back bumper, and these little details here again with more gloss black that doesn't match the exhaust.
This is my favourite angle. See that the back quarter at the door and just...
Absolutely, when in fact, Spencer, if you, well, you'll see it from there. Yeah, the wheel arch flares from halfway along the back door, right to the back light, and then the front wheel arch flares out again. I mean, it's just a standard A3, but they've really got the...
I really pumped it up.
Yep, absolutely. Look, while I'm here, no parking density report on the driver's side. Back wheel, no damage. Again, no damage in your front wheel on the driver's side either.
These were just refurbished as well before we got the car.
The guy was pretty particular with it when he traded it in. Nice guy. Just looking for something. What the X6?
The X6, yeah. I think I changed a job and commute.
Yeah, I think it was the commute was the main. The commute you needed a diesel. If you have a look at the outer bolster there, you can see that there's absolutely no wear. Contrast stitching is really nice as well. Emphasises the diamond stitch and also the sculpture of the seat.
Yep.
Hop in it. Let's get it started. You know what I quite heated and folding mirrors. You're banging Olufsen audio there as well. This is cool. Now, Audi have always championed the audio controls, in my opinion. Now, they used to have like a little turny dial here.
Yep.
Now it's just a flat shuffle pod. So if anyone's old enough to remember the Apple Shuffle, the Apple iPod, that's how this works. For turning the volume up and down. Whoop, as you can see. Is that your CD that's on, Spencer?
No, that's not me.
You sure?
I'll brand this one.
Spencer's been exposed. Listen to the bass though.
Aye.
Even with a rather suboptimum song, that audio sounds great. Anyway, we've covered that. So yeah, the way that you interact with the radio and I was going to say CD.
It doesn't have CD anymore.
It all works
Show
really
your
nice.
age, you know?
That's a better song.
Realize that all in all, you stand tall, go ahead.
Audi have always done bass.
Always based. Not much
Almost to
else.
the point where there might actually be a bit too much bass, but you can always dial that back.
Yep.
Cruise control, and it's also got radar cruise.
Oh,
So you adjust the distance between you and the car in front. I love these new Audi steering wheels as well, which you can pull right out, get it into the perfect driving position. Not too thick, not too many buttons, which is quite surprising for quite a new car.
Yep.
And in the thickness of the wheel and everything's just lovely. Virtual cockpit here, so you've got your not Google Maps, your sat nav up in the middle, and then you can configure all that. So you can have a big rev counter. If you put it into the sporty mode,
it doesn't change.
it doesn't change.
No, Audis don't change.
I thought if you put it into dynamic, you get a big rev counter in the middle.
All in RS3.
Well then, you need to buy an RS3 for that. Sorry guys. Let's start it and see what it sounds like. Because I can't tell you what the mileage is because it's buried in a menu somewhere. So put in it dynamic. So the car obviously is cold, so we're not going to go too daft with the revs. Actually sounds quite good.
Not too bad for an OPF car.
Yeah. So in case you don't know what an OPF is, guys, it's mileage 16,614, oil change due in 300 miles, which is being done at our local Hamilton Audi under the service pack.
Yep.
To retain the full Audi service history. Yes, an OPF is basically an additional filter in the exhaust. Before we had a cat, now we've got a cat and an OPF. Is an OPF the same as a GPF?
Yeah. Different manufacturers call it
different things. So the more things you put in the exhaust, the more sanitised and quiet the exhaust note gets, which is a bit of a shame. But that's sounding quite good, actually.
I know, I'm quite surprised.
Yep. So everything's all covered in plastic, so it's really not that exciting to look at, unfortunately. I did actually have to have a little chortle to these, which is just basically red paint.
Yeah, I'm quite solid. We've had a few of the new Mark 8s Fermenter. We don't have anything on the engine cover, it's just black, but the Audi gets the fancy one.
At least you get the 4 bands on it. Now, this one of the nicest modern engine bays does actually come from Audi, and it's the RS3 engine, because you see the coil packs which are red, so they've tried to replicate that by painting parts of the engine cover red. So anyway, I think we've rubbished this car enough, Spencer. Apart from that, it really is a lovely package. So we don't like the chrome tips and we don't like the fake coil packs. Apart from
that, you've said that, you just stand out in the camera even more.
Apart from that, it is a really, really nice car. If we can help in any way, guys, you can get in touch via the website. There will be a link to the said website in the description below. As you're looking at Audi on YouTube, I'll put a link to Performance Audi over here that I'm pretty sure I've reviewed at some point. And subscribe to the channel. That way you'll know my any more stock updates or me and Spencer slating any more of the cars we're trying to sell. And you can do that by just clicking over here. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next one.